If you thought that my air fried roast potato recipe was a game changer, you are going to love these lemon roast potatoes cooked in the air fryer because they are absolutely packed full of lots of incredible flavors. You're going to love this. So here is the shopping list that you're going to need. Now you're going to need some potatoes suitable for roasting. I've got these red potatoes that I use for most things because they work so well. You're going to want a minimum of 2 decent sized lemons. Here are the flavors: Dijon mustard, some dried oregano, some salt, and some black pepper. Okay, you're also going to need some oil suitable for roasting and a garlic that I forgot to put on the counter. So the first step is obviously to peel these potatoes. We're making traditional roast potatoes, so these potatoes need to be relieved of those skins. Then you're going to chop them up into decent sized pieces. The key thought here is to make sure that they are all of the same size so they get cooked at the same time. Then we're going to put some water on the boil, stick those potatoes in there to boil. Then here's some important steps. Get your peeler and peel the lemon. We're going to use this a little later on, but make sure you peel all of the lemon, then squeeze the lemon juice into your water whilst it's boiling. This is going to give a little bit of a lemon flavor. Okay, as you can see, now it's on the boil. What do we do next? We reduce the flame and then we set a timer for 10 minutes to simmer those potatoes until they are essentially cooked. Okay, if your potatoes are bigger, you might need to cook them for a little longer. Now we're going to prepare the squeezed lemon bits. We'll chop them up. We're also going to get some garlic cloves and we're going to cut them in half because these are going to be roasted. Now we're also going to be creating a kind of sauce slash marinade which we're going to use in a really unique twist later on. So we've got a spoonful of oregano, spoonful of black pepper, then we're going for a heaped spoonful of the Dijon mustard. I actually put 1.5 spoonfuls in there, and then we're going for some oil as well just to loosen this mixture up, probably a teaspoon, and then another half of lemon. Mix that through. Now we're going to be coating the potatoes in that a little bit later. So once our potatoes are done, make sure that they're cooked and then put them back in the pan and give them a bit of a shake so we break up some of the edges, and then leave them to steam for a few minutes. Leave them so they're completely dry. Then we're jumping across to the air fryer. We're taking out the crisper tray or the rack at the bottom, whatever we've got. This is what I want to do. You don't have to necessarily do this, but this is the way I make great potatoes. We're going to set the air fryer for 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of our oil into the bottom of the air fryer. Preheat that for 5 minutes. Then we're going to chuck in our garlic, the shavings of the lemon zest, and we're just going to give that a few minutes to get going with the oil. No, just 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. Then we're going to add those potatoes in after 1 minute. Then we're going to give the potatoes a little sprinkling of oil just so that they're, the top has a little bit of oil. Then we're going to go with some salt, give it a bit of a mix. But you can see the potatoes, the lemon rind, the excess pieces of lemon that have been squeezed is all extra flavor. The garlic, after about 4 minutes, give them an initial turn so that they're all covered in oil. So then we can see we're down to about just under 10 minutes. And what we do now is we give everything a bit of a turn because we want to make sure that these roast potatoes are getting covered on all sides. Then we're getting this kind of sauce mixture that we've created, and we're just going to drip this over the potatoes, okay? And we're going to try and coat them. Now we don't want to put this on straight away because this has got oregano and mustard, whatever. If it's in the air fryer for too long, it is going to boil. You're going to see from the beginning of this video and the end of this video that there is a bit of some gnarly bits and pieces because that's just what happens. It's gonna catch and it's going to create some charring. But we want this flavor because it adds so much flavor like you wouldn't believe. So you can see we dribble them all over, and then just get your spoon or whatever and try and mix them up on the potatoes. Try not to get it on the bottom too quickly because it will just burn straight away. Stick them back in there for a couple of minutes and now it'll instantly start cooking. You'll see it instantly start, crisping up. And so take it out, give it a bit of a mix after a few minutes, then stick them back in there for the last 5 minutes. And then once they're done, give them a nice mix and shake up, and you can see these look absolutely fantastic. They are creamy, buttery, crispy, softy, gnarly, garlicky, lemony, beautiful. So we've got a taste. Hi guys, welcome back to the taste test. Today we've done roast potatoes in the air fryer with a little bit of a twist using the lemon and the garlic. Now, roast potatoes in the air fryer, one of my best received videos on the channel, using just the standard way, getting nice, clean, beautiful, crispy, fluffy, incredible roast potatoes. As good a roast potato as you could expect, and we are utilizing the air fryer, which makes it so much better. Now, this one was the twist, adding a lot more flavor using lemon, garlic, mustard, oregano. We kind of added quite a lot to give maximum taste. But we went with a very similar method, using the air fryer, and it is all about the method. It's all about the method. A lot of people will tell you you just chuck in the potatoes into the air fryer, a little bit of oil, tiny bit of oil, sitting on the crisper tray or the raised deck or whatever you want to call it, and you're still going to get great roast potatoes. The truth is, you are not. You're going to get cooked potatoes that, are somewhat crispy, but they're going to develop a bit of a skin, because when potato is dry, it develops a bit of a skin, a leathery skin, which some people be great. A bit like if you make up some wedges, you sprinkle a tiny bit of oil, stuck them in the oven, you're going to get that kind of tearing kind of skin. Okay, with the roast potatoes do not have that texture, so we need to replicate it, and that's what we've done. These are beautiful. You've seen them already. We've got some gnarly bits, some crispy bits, lots of flavour going on. I know these are going to be super soft. They're going to have all the flavour notes that we spoke about. I know last time when I did the other video, I picked up one and it's an example of the best one. Then I put it down and I ate a different one, and I got caught out in the comments. But I don't know, what should I go with? What's the best looking one? I know, they all look so appetizing. I'm just going to go with that one. Just looks like a great potato. Just looks like a great potato. It's got all of the coating, the covering, the flavours that we've put there. Still a tad warm, but let's go for it. As soon as I put that to my lips, I could feel the hum of the garlic. Now, some people might say, putting the garlic in kind of semi-whole, not going to add anything. I could feel the hum of the garlic on that. It's a beautiful thing. Soft, buttery inside, nice coating, lovely flavour. That is so soft. And that lemon, everyone loves lemon. Like, who doesn't like lemon? Do you know someone that doesn't like lemon? It's like one of the universal flavours that's in almost every cuisine. But let's go with the mayo as well that we did as a nice little touch, lemony, peppery mayo. Now, I should have grated or zested the lemon before, so I made a bit of a meal of it. So it wasn't perfect, but that's life, isn't it? Still got quite a bit of the lemon kick. Let's go for a small one so I can dunk it in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, all you got to do is hit the like button. That's all you got to do. And if you want to see more, recipes that are just like this, more classics, more things that you're going to actually find useful, subscribe, man. Just subscribe. Take it easy. We'll see you soon.